Sad news. Sidney Poitier, the first black man to win a Best Actor Oscar, has died at 94. Poitier was a trailblazing actor and a respected humanitarian and diplomat. He won the Academy Award for Best Actor for Lilies of the Field in 1963. Former U.S. President Barack Obama said Poitier epitomized dignity and grace, and had singular talent. He added that the actor revealed the power of movies to bring us closer together, and opened doors for a generation of actors. U.S. broadcaster and journalist Oprah Winfrey also paid tribute, saying, "For me the greatest of the great trees has fallen," adding the actor had an enormous soul I will forever cherish. That man was Sidney Poitier. Poitier broke the mold of what a black actor could be in Hollywood. Before the 1950s, black movie characters generally reflected racist stereotypes such as lazy servants and beefy mammies. Then came Poitier, the only black man to consistently win leading roles in major films from the late 1950s through the late 1960s. Like King, Poitier projected ideals of respectability and integrity. He attracted not only the loyalty of African Americans, but also the goodwill of white liberals. In 3 separate columns in 1957, 1961 and 1962, a New York Daily News columnist named Dorothy Masters marveled that Poitier had the warmth and charisma of a minister. Poitier lent his name and resources to King's causes, and he participated in demonstrations such as the 1957 Prayer Pilgrimage and the 1963 March on Washington. In this era of sit-ins, freedom rides and mass marches, activists engaged in nonviolent sacrifice not only to highlight racist oppression, but also to win broader sympathy for the cause of civil rights. In that same vein, Poitier deliberately chose to portray characters who radiated goodness. They had decent values and helped white characters, and they often sacrificed themselves. He earned his first star billing in 1958, in The Defiant Ones, in which he played an escaped prisoner handcuffed to a racist played by Tony Curtis. At the end, with the chain unbound, Poitier jumps off a train to stick with his new white friend. Writer James Baldwin reported seeing the film on Broadway, where white audiences clapped with reassurance, their racial guilt alleviated. When he saw it again in Harlem, members of the predominantly black audience yelled, "Get back on the train, you fool." King won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. In that same year, Poitier won the Oscar for Best Actor for Lilies of the Field, in which he played Homer Smith, a traveling handyman who builds a chapel for German nuns out of the goodness of his heart. The sweet, low-budget movie was a surprise hit. In its own way, like the horrifying footage of water hoses and police dogs attacking civil rights activists, it fostered swelling support for racial integration. The Oscar-winning director Spike Lee took to Instagram to celebrate Poitier's legacy, calling him a proud, dignified, handsome and strong black man that we see in our communities all the time but now burst and burnt through the silver screens of Hollywood. Star Trek actor George Takei paid tribute, calling the actor a trailblazer who will be mourned by so many for whom he opened the very doors of Hollywood. James Bond and Westworld actor Jeffrey Wright added that Poitier was a landmark actor. Rest in peace, Sidney.